Hi, I'm Ted Hurlbut. Welcome to my video blog. Driving inventory turnover is one of the hallmarks of the very best independent retailers. An independent retailer that turns their inventory quickly will almost always outperform another independent that doesn't. An inventory that's turning quickly is lean and focused, with exceptional assortments, a continuous flow of new merchandise, and compelling presentations. All that leads to customers who visit more often, buy with an increased sense of urgency, and pay full retails. Here are 6 tips that you can apply to your business to help drive your inventory turnover. First, buy more frequently. Close the time gap between when product arrives and when you expect to sell it. The longer that gap is, the slower the inventory turn is going to be. You can close that gap by buying more frequently. It keeps the merchandise and your store more fresher. Think of the most frequently visiting customers, your best customers, those customers that are in every 3 to 4 weeks. The longer any item is there, the more frequently they're going to see it. The more times they see it, the less value, the less perceived value it has in their minds. You want to promote an increased sense of urgency in their mind. Buy in smaller quantities. When you buy in greater depth, customers understand that they can wait. They can come back 2 or 3 hours later, it'll still be there. They maybe can come back a week or 2 later, it'll still be there. When they see less depth, they understand that they need to respond more quickly with greater urgency. They better buy it now when they see it, because it might not be there when they come back, even later this afternoon, and certainly not in a week or 2. Further, when you buy in smaller quantities, and you're buying more frequently, there's always new product coming into your store. There's always something new to see. And that new product, that understanding by your customers that there's always going to be something new to see, will bring them in more frequently. More frequently means you're going to be doing more business with them. Buy the best. In a marketplace filled with endless choices of what you can buy, the choices that you make, the decisions that you make about what to buy, reflect your passion, your purpose, your eye, and your taste level. As customers come to trust your judgment in these areas, that becomes a key differentiating factor between you and your potential competition. Customers come to you. The value that they see that you add is in the choices that you've made in what to offer them. I'm a big believer in buying the best and leaving the rest. In a marketplace of Me Too merchandise, I'm a big believer in seeking out the exceptional. That's what your customers are looking for as well. Let presentations breathe. When presentations are crowded, things run together. When nothing stands out, customers have to work much harder than they're willing to work, and they're much more inclined to turn and walk out and go somewhere else. When presentations breathe, customers can differentiate between the different products. They can find the gems and the other hidden treasures, and your sales increase. Cull out the sludge. The sludge is that body of product that is just sitting at the bottom of your assortments, not doing anything. It could be clearance racks. It could be inline product that just is just a habitual slow turner and really doesn't do a whole lot for you. All too often, sludge can be toxic and it poisons anything and everything around it. Understand when you've got that type of merchandise in your stock that it's only worth what you can get for it today. It's only worth what your customers will pay you for it. It doesn't matter what you purchased it for. It's also important to understand that that type of merchandise loses value each and every day at an accelerating rate. Deal with it now, move it out now, get on to the next thing in life. Finally, don't discount. Avoid price promotions. Price promotions cheapens the perceived value of everything in your store, not just that's on sale. It defeats everything else that you're trying to do. It turns your value proposition on its head, and it turns your customers into price shoppers. It incentivizes those folks to wait for the next sale rather than buying today. Price promotions and discounting is a slippery slope, as I've written often in my blog. It takes an ever greater discount to generate the same sales level each time you run that promotion. And that erodes your margins and has significant impact on your cash flow over time. If you follow these tips, you're going to find that your sales will increase even while your inventory investment declines. And that's a winner no matter how you look at it. You can read more about this at my online retail blog, Retail Perspectives, on my website, hurlbutassociates.com. You can go there by clicking on the link below. And while you're there, I would encourage you to get my free report, The 16 Essential Elements of a Winning Independent Retail Strategy. You can get your copy by clicking on the link that you find on each page on my website. Thank you for joining me for this edition of my video blog, and I hope you'll come back soon.